All right, Michael, the second scrimmage is come and gone for Alabama. I think the news everyone wants to hear about is what's the latest with the quarterbacks. Thing is, we can't really tell too much because we weren't there. There's no stats, but it does sound like maybe the offense didn't perform maybe at the level Nick Saban wanted it to, and he gave some hints about maybe the progress and the edge Blake Sims might have right now over Jacob Coker.
All right, you kind of read some of the tea leaves, some of the things he said last week, the things he said today, that Sims is just a little bit further ahead. He's playing a little faster. He's got the experience in the program. He's a fifth-year senior. He knows a little bit more about the offense. It's hard to expect Jacob Coker to be maybe more advanced in that situation at this point. But he said both guys had their moments. Both guys had their good moments, some inconsistent moments, but there were also a lot of drops out there from other receivers. So
yeah, and I think the thing we've seen with Jacob Coker, I don't think anyone's going to argue that Blake Sims has a better arm than Jacob Coker. I think it's clear that Jacob Coker's got a big arm. He's built like a traditional quarterback, real big, has the tools to maybe someday play in the NFL. But he's working on a very small timetable to get up to speed with Alabama's offense, and that's why I don't think we're at a position yet where Nick Saban, like he said, he wants someone to stand out and win the job, and that just hasn't happened yet.
Yeah, no, it's the kind of thing where the two scrimmages in. I think this is a time where they go back and they kind of reassess some things. They look at tape, they look at what they've done. They've got 2 days off away from the field. I think it's going to be an interesting couple of days for the coaches back in the film room to work things out because there's still another week of practices before game week arrives. So, it's kind of everything's a test. How do they respond? How do they come back from this week to next Tuesday when they practice again? I think that'll be interesting.
I think it's hard to really declare a winner and loser in a scrimmage where it's the same team together, but it looks like this was a defense-dominated scrimmage. A lot of praise from Nick Saban toward his players defensively. Trey Dupree had a big day. I think they've been waiting for that all camp. He's finally back up to speed. Jonathan Allen, Landon Collins making plays in the field, and it just seemed like after dealing with a lot of injuries, they're getting healthy again,
right?
And they're getting back up to speed.
Yeah, there was some criticism for the offensive line weren't physical enough. One of the things Saban said. So I think maybe they were up front. It was defensive line kind of controlled maybe some of that.
Michael, that we're maybe going to take a break over the next couple days. Right. Alabama certainly is going to be rested, try to do that, but they're going to be at work watching film and everything like that. But they'll be back on the practice field Tuesday, and for their hopes, not as tired as Saban said they were today.